Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce slipped quietly into a new phase of their lives as they took ownership of a breathtaking $14 million villa on the tranquil shores of Lake Co, Italy. Their arrival, miles away from perpetual commotion of paparazzi and celebrity spotlights, marked not just a real estate acquisition, but a conscious pivot toward privacy and a future built on their own terms. The morning they arrived was painted in soft gold, the sun's reflection rippling gently across the lake's surface as the couple approached by yacht. There was no red carpet, no elaborate fanfare, just Travis, relaxed in earth-tone linen and holding a glass of wine, and Taylor in a favorite denim jacket and oversized sunglasses, her face lit up with serenity rarely seen in her whirlwind career. As their yacht cut a calm path through the water, friends say the sight of the villa nestled among ancient cypress and olive trees felt like the culmination of months spent searching for the perfect place, a search conducted in complete secrecy, with even their closest confidants kept guessing until final paperwork was signed. The villa itself is a marvel, a masterpiece of Italian neoclassical architecture that has stood for over a century and now wears a new chapter in its history. Its creamy facade glows in the afternoon light, tall arched windows catching the breeze from the lake, ornate iron balconies overlooking gardens that slope gently down to the water. The estate holds 6 master suites, each with panoramic views and private terraces, 8 opulent marble bathrooms, a grand living room with cathedral ceilings and floor-to-ceiling windows, a wine cellar with space for 1,000 bottles, and a hidden infinity pool that seems to spill directly into the lake. It was the gardens that enchanted Taylor first, especially a winding stone path shaded by fragrant wisteria that leads from the main terrace down to the lake's edge. Those who know her will say she was instantly drawn to the sense of history, the feeling that this was a place where she could let her guard down, write, and breathe. Unlike the flashier celebrity getaways of Paris or London, Lake Co offered something money can't buy. True seclusion, a space to live without the relentless hum of cameras and gossip. For Travis, who spent the better part of a decade in stadiums where every movement is dissected by millions, the villa represents a chance to rediscover quiet. Something he's come to crave as he navigates the uncertainty of life after football. The handover of the villa was purposefully understated, attended only by their lawyer, the lead architect who oversaw the restoration, and a handful of local officials. Taylor wandered the gardens barefoot as Travis inspected the private marina and security systems, the two of them laughing quietly over coffee on the lakeside terrace. Staff members described the mood as peaceful and refreshingly normal, a far cry from the diva demands sometimes associated with stars of their stature. Lake Co has been a haven for artists, writers, and legendary couples for generations, and now Taylor and Travis join its storied ranks. Real estate insiders see their purchase as a statement. This is not a showpiece, but a sanctuary, a place to retreat and grow away from the noise. Their engagement, confirmed earlier in 2026, had already set off a frenzy of speculation, with sightings in New York, London, and now across Italy. But the Lake Co villa is not a vacation home. It's a cornerstone, a post-wedding refuge, and a base for Taylor's creative work and Travis's evolving career as he contemplates broadcasting and media roles. Friends are quick to point out that this move is about intention, not extravagance, a place to build memories, raise a family, and age together in peace. When the first images of the villa leaked online, fans erupted with excitement, dubbing it the love house on the lake and the calm after the storm. Headlines around the world shifted focus, noting how this decision signaled a new era for Taylor. From global superstar to someone seeking deep-rooted happiness and stability. As the couple departed for a brief trip back to the States, onlookers described a scene worthy of a romantic film. Two people who had spent so many years in the public eye quietly claiming a little piece of the world just for themselves. This transition is especially poignant for Travis, whose season with the Chiefs ended abruptly. The silence that followed the playoffs has been filled with big questions. Should he return to the NFL? Is it finally time to start a family? For Chiefs fans, his deliberations about retirement have become as closely watched as any game-winning touchdown. Insiders say Travis will announce his plans by early March, a deadline that keeps the sports world in suspense. Through it all, Taylor has been a steadying force. Careful not to overwhelm him with wedding details or publicity, instead prioritizing time together and letting him find his own answers. This period, Friends say is testing their relationship in ways that no public appearance or Instagram post ever could. For Travis, it's a crossroads, a moment to step away from the roar of the crowd and consciously choose what comes next. Even their families are giving them space. Donna Kelce, famous for her exuberant presence at games, is holding back her ideas for the wedding, wanting this new chapter to be entirely theirs. Meanwhile, the Chiefs' front office, always pragmatic, is preparing for every scenario. NFL insider Aaron Wilson recently reported that Kansas City has already scouted several tight end prospects, including Troy University's rising star Ethan Connor, as the team quietly braces for life after Travis. Connor, with his imposing build and soft hands, is drawing attention from across the league, but no one can truly replace a player of Travis's stature or the unique chemistry he brought to the team. The choice of Italy, rather than a home in Los Angeles or Miami, underscores the couple's priorities. Here, they can walk hand in hand through open-air markets, dine in lakeside trattorias where locals respect their privacy, and blend into the slow rhythm of Italian life. Taylor's fondness for the country is well known. She's been spotted sketching in art galleries or simply wandering through historic towns, often unrecognized. For Travis, the pace is a revelation, a welcome contrast to the regimented life of a pro athlete. The villa was designed with their future in mind. Taylor plans to use a music room overlooking the lake for late-night songwriting sessions, while Travis dreams of lazy afternoons fishing or hosting close friends for understated gatherings. The wine cellar and marina are perfect for entertaining, but most nights, insiders say, will be spent just the two of them, sharing meals on the terrace or reading by the fire. Rumors continue to swirl about their wedding plans, whether it will be a lakeside ceremony in Italy or a family gathering back in the U.S., but so far, both have chosen to keep details private, savoring their engagement and new home without the pressure of deadlines or expectations. Local residents have welcomed them warmly, noting their genuine interest in the community and the environment. Taylor and Travis have quietly supported local charities and promised to participate in village festivals, a gesture that has endeared them to neighbors who value discretion and kindness over celebrity. International news outlets remain fascinated, analyzing every move and what this new phase might mean for Taylor's creative direction or Travis's enduring legacy. Some see the Lake Cove Villa as a turning point, a deliberate step away from relentless touring and media appearances toward a life that prioritizes fulfillment over fame. Travis's path is less clear, but those closest to him say he's energized by the possibilities, whether it's broadcasting, business, or simply embracing the slower pace of lakeside living. For now, the couple is focused on settling in, making the villa a true home, and building a future where they can thrive together. The coming months may bring glimpses of their new life, a song inspired by the morning mist, a candid photo of Travis barbecuing on the terrace. But the real story is happening behind closed doors. They intend to keep this chapter sacred, savoring the peace and possibility that comes with a home built for two. As they turn the page and step out of the spotlight, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are crafting a love story far more enduring than any headline. One written in quiet mornings, shared dreams, and the gentle lapping of lake water against their private dock. Their $14 million villa is more than a house. It's the first page of a new book, one they're determined to write together, away from the noise, surrounded by beauty, and wrapped in the promise of forever.